guys, Tomboy601, and today we have a little bit of a leak that popped its head out over the weekend. First things first, I am going to apologize for the sound, or what I think is going to be the kind of bad sound for this video. I've been redoing my office, and I got just enough done to be able to record videos, but I haven't gotten all the soundproofing and all of that up yet. So I'm sure this sounds more echoey than it usually does. I do apologize. Don't worry. I am working on it. Anyways, let's move on to the leak that came out over the weekend. And this looks like it's just one of those accidents of not hiding and setting something to private over on YouTube. So this came to my attention. I was browsing the good old World of Warships Legends Facebook group. This picture popped up, and then I went through and kind of dug back and found out I think it came from Discord. I think this guy Train Leader brought it up first, but my Discord detective skills are not the greatest. So if you are the actual original person who noticed this, thank you, because we have this beautiful little screenshot. Now, the little word at the Beschreibung or something like that, well, that's description in German. No need to worry about that. The more important thing is the parts that is in English. It says, join the Legends crew as we take a look at all the new features in the first update of 2022. We'll hopefully show you how crossplay divisions work. The new Italian battleships are in early access, Azur Lane, Wave 3, and more. And then it says check out our patch note links, add patch note link here, and then their usual social profile. So what this looks like to me is someone was kind of getting an early start on their work day, and they forgot to set something to private, or they set it to private just not at the wrong time, and this person was able to grab this screenshot. But you may be saying to yourself, Tommy, come on now, this is clearly a fake leak. Someone is just out there looking for the karma, looking for the likes, wanting to get noticed and making fake leaks. And I say, yeah, it possibly could be. The things that make me decide that I think this is real: one, first things first, I have no inside knowledge. I know I am one of the community contributors. I have no idea what's coming in the next update. So that's one thing. But we did just see the Italian BBs get announced or released over on Blitz. They have different art. That's one of the things that triggers me to say this is real, is the art used here. Generally, this style of art is only put out by World of Warships. Now, we do have very talented members of our community who could fake this art, but looking through the other sorts of ways this art has been, it's definitely not a quick thing. And if you're going to spend the time, I don't think you're going to spend the time talking about new Italian battleships. There's more exciting things to talk about. Now, mind you, they do talk about Division. I think that is one of the things that a ton of the community has been clamoring for, but I'm very much inclined to believe that this is legitimate. Anyway, this does tell us a ton of what is coming in this next update, which is very, very exciting. First off, the crossplay divisions. Of course, we did kind of have a deadline of around March, which this is kind of, I think this is them maybe having rolled out the code to depth to like regular servers. I think that's what this is. They may be testing it, but not allowing us access to it quite yet this next update. But that's very much quite exciting to be able to experience. The big thing, of course, being Italian battleships. Italian battleships have been around for about a year and a half over on the PC version. Of course, we know all of our models kind of come over from PC, so it's been time for us to get the Italian battleships. Now, what should you expect in your beautiful, wonderful Italian battleships? Well, first, the kind of key thing is they do have fast rotating turrets in the 30-second-ish range. They have SAP as opposed to HE. Now, I know what you're saying, Tommy. They haven't said SAP is coming, and yeah, I have a feeling we're still not going to have SAP. If you don't know what SAP is, it's a replacement for HE. Basically, it gives you better pen angles on AP, but you kind of give up a couple of things. One, you don't have the ability, you still do like 1/10 damage on destroyers, but you maintain full pen at all ranges, which is really nice. There's some nice trade-offs in there. It is something I would love to see to come to Legends, just to kind of spice things up, but I have a feeling we're not quite getting it yet. especially because they just gave away what used to be, or what over on PC is the telltale signature of SAP, which is those red trails. Well, they kind of put that in with the new commander guises. So I don't think the readability on that would be great if they're like, oh, here's red trails. Oh, also, here's new red trails. And if it's someone firing from behind cover, you wouldn't be able to see them. Anyways, that is, that's one little rant. The other thing is these ships tend to have pretty good maneuverability, and then once they get into the upper tiers, they have two kind of special things. One, they tend to have pretty good long-range secondaries. The secondaries won't do a ton of damage if there's a well-armored target, but they have pretty good range. And then on tier 8 and up on PC, the battleships get rolling smoke. That's right. That's what I would be most excited for. I have a feeling we're only going to see it at tier 7, maybe tier 6 if we're lucky. This does feel kind of like the end of the line, this is what you're working towards kind of thing. So I won't expect it to be on all of the battleships. I'm probably just expecting it to be on whatever the tier 7 ship ends up being. And you know what? That's absolutely fine. I think a fun gimmick would be nice. Personally, I would like to see it down to tier 6, just because tier 6 and tier 7 have to match their way in with Legendary, and to have that little tool would be fun. A little trick in the cap. Of course, it isn't as great as it is with like cruisers, because, well, battleships, you still have massive smoke fire penalties, and if you fire while you're in said smoke, you are going to be spotted for that full 20 seconds, though the ability to have that rolling smoke to be able to, say, make a broadside turn from safety, that's a really cool thing, and one that, like, I'm more than happy to give it a go and to have some fun with it. The last thing we kind of got teased in this thing is, of course, Azure Lane Wave 3. I have no idea what that has to do. I don't even know if we haven't gotten Azure Lane commanders from over on PC. I know a lot of times with our special events, we end up getting kind of the special event commanders from other collaborations from the PC version, and we just kind of get it late. But I feel like we're starting to get more on-time collaborations with the PC, so we will see. Of course, Azure Lane, whenever that does roll around, one thing that usually does happen is we do end up getting the Wave 1 and Wave 2 visitors back in the shop, which, hey, that's really, really nice. If you weren't able to pick up some of the first time Azure Lane commanders, those tend to be what I would consider to be the most powerful of the Azure Lane ships, just because you have things that are like hybrid commanders that we haven't really seen, and definitely offer unique playstyles compared to other commanders. And then it's always nice to see what new tricks and what new trades we have to deal with in with the new commanders, because of course the base traits tend to be quite powerful and ones that you want to rank up with inspirations, and then the unique skills that come along tend also to have some little unique flair that is a bit fun. Of course, if you're interested in all of that, we will be covering all of those commanders over on this channel. So make sure you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button, and yeah, that's about all I have. I hope you've enjoyed this game where I've kind of just run away, but hey, we nabbed the Confederate at the end, so you know we didn't do all bad. Anyways, guys, if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. See ya.